Hello everyone, welcome back to the Dainty Seamstress. Thank you for joining me for another video. Today I'm really excited. I am sharing my first Monster High doll. Can you believe it? So when I saw this doll, I really liked her, but I did not want to start collecting any more new dolls. But recently I went to the store, it's called DDS Discounts, and they had three of her for I think 11.99. Let me check the top. Yes. So $12 for this Monster High doll. I think Walmart and Target actually have it right now for 15, which is still good, but 12 is even better. So I decided to pick her up and I think she's adorable. She's absolutely adorable. She comes with some accessories and it has some little art here with, I think it's Gulia, or is that Frankie? I think this is actually Frankie. And then Claudine and Catty. And yeah, so we're gonna open her up today and I'm gonna talk some more about her and my thoughts about her. This is the back of the box. It looks really nice, the artwork. There's Draculaura and Laguna Blue, which I really like too. And Catty, she's singing. So here's some information on the back. It says Catty Noir, monster type. She's a pop star, performer, werecat, so like a werewolf but a cat. It's really funny. Then it says monster must haves, sheet music, and lucky mirror. Her pet's name is Amulet, and yeah, it has it in other languages too. So her pet name is Amulet, but I think I'm gonna change it to Amanda. I think I like that better. And I was actually thinking, okay, so her name is Catty Noir, and that's like her performer name. I'm gonna call her Tori. I think that her face says Tori. So let's go ahead and open her up and get a closer look. Okay, let's get into Miss Catty Noir, Miss Tori. She's so pretty. Okay, so the first thing that I noticed about her is that she has amazing articulation. Taking her out of the box, great head articulation. Look how smooth that is. Now I did notice that the hair, I guess the amount of hair is making her head tilt back a bit, but when she's standing up, her head will stay, facing forward. But yeah, it poses great. I love her face. I think it's really cute. I like the makeup. The lips are absolutely adorable. Love the cheeks. I love that she's curvy. She's thick. She's really pretty. Look at her little ears on the side. And then she has ears on the top. Well, I don't know what this is. It looks like a little ear, but maybe it's just some sculpted fur or something. But yeah, she has ears on the top and they kind of have some sculpting to them. She has a pierced ear with a silver earring. It's in the shape of a heart and it has some little studs on it. She has some little baby hairs in pink. She has different shades of pink in her hair with some micro braids and just loose strands of straight hair in a ponytail. And on her face, she has pink eyebrows, pink and silver and black makeup with some I guess like a lilac makeup on the eye as well with some stars, which I think is adorable. Her little nose, everything about her is so cute. Again, articulation at the shoulder, the elbow, and the wrist. You can see that there's some sculpted fur on her. The hands look really nice. She has some sculpted fingernails on both hands and on both of her wrists. There's the sculpted fur. She has on a silver necklace with the number 13 on it. I don't know if that's like just the number of doll she is or what the significance to that is. If you know, down in the comments, please let me know what that is. Her outfit is really cute. It's like this, maybe like a vinyl little cropped puff sleeve bolero style jacket and a mini dress with this like shattered glass, or maybe it's like a shattered mirror. That's what I think it is. Shattered mirror printed dress with a pink under part. Well, it's like blocked. And then she has her tail with some sculpted fur detail. Really nice, and it does move. The little jacket has some Velcro on the side right here. And then the belt is where you can put it on and take it off. You can see the Velcro on the dress. It does look like the dress has some straps. Yeah, some clear straps. Her belt is glitterily, glitterily. Wow, that's a new word. The belt has glitter inside. There's some stitching details that are sculpted. There's some belt loops, and then there's these chains that are hanging on the side, the number 13 in silver, and then a broken heart in silver. And then as we go down, she does have torso articulation. Look at that. That is wonderful. She can move at the hips. I saw that underneath she has these like sculpted spiderweb underwear, which I don't care for, so I might sand those off. I don't care for spider webs and spiders like that. I know it's a part of her, but I have plans for her, so she won't be staying like this forever. But anyways, she has articulation at the knee. She does not have articulation at the ankles. She has some sculpted fur. And her body is like a matte purple, kind of like, I don't want to say iridescent, maybe like a pearlescent black and purple mixture. Very beautiful color. I really love when the dolls have that sort of detail to them. Again, there's the sculpted fur on her ankle, and her toes are sculpted. Very cute. Here is her boot. So it looks like it's cracked. It has sculpted belt loops and chains and straps going all across number 13. There's a zipper on the side, some sculpting, maybe like rock or crystal on the heel. There's the split so she can easily get into her boots. A heart on the bottom with the cracked mirror. A broken heart in the front, and a belt and a buckle in the front as well. So she has that on both of her boots. Hopefully I'm not forgetting anything. I think that she's so cute. Look at her face. I'm really glad that I decided to get her. And for that price, I would have been a fool to just leave her there. So let's get into her pet and the other little accessories she came with. This little cat named Amulet, which we are going to be calling her Amanda. She is gray, light gray on the head, dark gray on the body. She has like this fur, I'm going to say a fur stole, maybe, on her neck, sculpted details of her little skin. Maybe she's a hairless cat, I think. I think that's what's going on. I think she's hairless, and then she has the pink fur around her neck, a star on her eye with her eye makeup, purple, and her eyes are pink with a little star in it. I like how her ears are pointy. She looks a little mischievous. So, yeah, and then she has her paw kind of bent in the front. Very cute little pet. Again, with the broken mirror and the 13 on the back. It has a little handle for her to be able to hold it, some little ears, sculpted broken glass. And then she has a little thermos or a little tumbler for her to drink out of. It's silver, sculpted 13 on it with some studs and a chain. She has her microphone. It's also cracked up looking, and it says Catty in pink on the little handle. It's silver with sculpted microphone netting at the top. Here's her cellular device. There's a little hole or a little loop where she can put her finger and hold it. She has her apps pulled up, and again, the screen is cracked. And the number 13, sculpted details, cat ears. And then here are her glasses. They are translucent and blue. Again, they're studs. They're kind of like heart-shaped cat eye glasses, and one of the lenses is cracked. So let's see what those look like on her. They look pretty cute. They look cute. They won't stay on really very well. As you can see, they're kind of coming up. So maybe I'll have to like put a rubber band in, maybe keep it on her for a little while just to keep that plastic in shape. But I think she's adorable. Then she has her sheet music. It's in like a little binder or a little book or something, number 13. It has like a stony texture maybe and some stars. So the songs, it says music notes is Shooting Stars, Search Inside, and then Still the Show. It looks like some pink clouds and little stars and stuff. And then she came with this like jewel cat shaped, cat eared heart backpack. It has a thunderstrike, zippers, and a number 13, chain handles for her to put on her back. And then it opens and closes so we can put some of her stuff in here. Microphone. I wonder if we could, maybe if we take it a loose, we could put it in here. Yep. And I guess she'll have to, maybe she can hold her microphone. Yeah, that works. And then I'm just gonna put her sheet music like that. And there it's gonna be smashed up. I'm not concerned about it. But yeah, so there's everything in her backpack. And then I'm gonna try to stand her up and I'm gonna give my final thoughts. Okay, so my final thoughts are that I love this doll. I like the concept of her. I don't really care about her being a monster. I really just like the doll. I like the hair, the face sculpt, the articulation is amazing. Even without like they don't have the thigh articulation, but the thigh still in the hip part moves very well. One thing is that I wish that they came with stands so you could better like display them. But I mean, I guess you can buy stands or something. I like the accessories. I like the concept for her clothing and stuff, but I don't really like the clothing. So of course I'm gonna be making her something, and I might be painting these shoes a different color, and I feel like I could do without the pet. But maybe she can't do without her pet, so I'll keep her with her pet. But I really do like this doll, and I'm glad that I added her to my doll collection. And who knows, maybe I'll be sharing some other Monster High dolls later on. You guys let me know what you think about Miss Tori Catty Noir in the comments. Do you collect Rainbow High? I'm sorry, this is not Rainbow High. Rainbow High on the brain. Do you collect Monster High dolls? And if you do, which one is your favorite? Do you have favorites or you can't choose? Let me know down in the comments. You can comment, like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the very next video. Have a wonderful rest of your evening and God bless.